What's up, everybody? So, I decided to do a review for Prime Day. This is the first time I've ever done Prime Day. I don't know why I skipped out. Usually, there wasn't anything on there that I wanted, but I decided to use the opportunity to not only do a little bit of a studio upgrade. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of looking directly at the camera a little bit better these days. And that's because I bought a teleprompter, the Gear Glide one. I think it was 100 TMP. I will double check that and put it in the comments. And it really helps me look directly into the screen if I want to look at a teleprompting. Or actually, what I'm doing is using a setup that I found on another YouTuber's site, DSLR Photo Shooter, I believe is his name. I will link that in the comments as well. But he's basically running a camera monitor, which I have right here next to the teleprompter in hand read, arm's length basically, and I can actually see myself, and I can also run what's on my computer screen to the monitor. So I could run teleconferences through this. I can run the teleprompting, which is what it's actually meant for, or anything really that either on the computer behind me, or I could actually see what the camera is looking at right now through the monitor, so I can actually see myself and see what the picture is. So it really helps with like the line of sight, for the eyes. So those are two things I got. It was the Glide Gear teleprompter. I believe it's the 100 TMP, and then a Lilliput A7S, and they're both really awesome. I really enjoy them. I've shot like the last. This will be the third video that I've shot using this, and it really helps because I could like put scripts up on the front on the screen here, and I can actually see my show notes as I'm talking, and then I have like an HDMI switch here that I can just kind of like change back and forth. I could change between seeing myself through the computer, or I can see what's actually on a computer screen, which is really super helpful, and it has multiple applications. And I'll put a link to the other guy, the guy that I got the idea from, the DSLR video video shooter. Uh, I can't remember right now off the top of my head, but I will put a link to his instructional video on this because it's really cool. The other thing I got, and because we're talking about human betterment project here, and how to improve, and one thing that's really important for improving yourself is knowledge, like learning more things. So I've been trying to increase the amount of books I've been reading lately, and sometimes it's really hard. I'll sit down with like a paper book, and I'm kind of going through, and I'll get like lost sometimes on where I'm at. So I actually picked up a Kindle, and I actually have never used one of these before, but they were on such a good deal on Amazon during Prime Day that I decided to pick one up. And what I liked about it was the fact that with a Kindle Unlimited subscription and a Audible subscription, we have a guest. Hey, bud. I can actually seamlessly go through a book. I could listen to it on audio, but then I could also switch over to it on the Kindle. And I wasn't really sure about this whole like digital reader format, but I really like how well it fits in my hand. And I find that I can just kind of like sit and watch TV at night and kind of like quickly read through things. I'm noticing that, like, as opposed to a book where I'm trying to like absorb every line, something about the digital format and the way you interpret it, I'm just like kind of pulling from the page, like page by page. Like, I'm noticing that I can read a lot faster. And I wasn't expecting that. I thought it'd be a lot slower, and I really like the white paper. Actually, I think this one isn't actually the white paper. I think there's a better one than this called the white paper. But this digital paper has such a nice like eye feel to it, for lack of a better word. It doesn't hurt your eyes like reading on an iPad or a Surface or something like that. It's just like reading a real book. If I had one complaint so far about it is, and this might be something that they address in the more expensive version, in the Paperwhite version, is the responsiveness. So sometimes I will click to turn the page, but it doesn't register until like the second click, and that could be a little annoying. But it's not like a it's not a showstopper. It's not going to kill the whole thing. So, but so far, I've really been enjoying this. And I'm still getting used to like the Audible. I have like 2 Audible credits, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to use them on. That can sync, so I can get the full experience of syncing between Audible and the Kindle. But so far it's really cool. I would probably, if I could redo this, I probably would upgrade to the slightly uh, more advanced version. I think it has a higher DPI, like dots per inch, um, setting. So I think that it would probably um, be a more crisp like reading experience. But this one's not bad, so I'm not really going to complain about it too much. But I would highly recommend, if somebody wants to try the Kindle reader, just yeah, go ahead and buy this one or the one that is the level above it and give it a try. Or if you can get like a used one or something, and just I know a lot of people are like, I like the smell of books, I like the feel of books. I get that. If you love the book, like if it's like your favorite book, like Lord of the Rings, or like I'm a big fan of like the Neil Gaiman books, like Neverwhere and American Gods and stuff like that. I really like his stuff. I would probably buy the physical copy, just to have that experience of like the book. But for most things, especially here on the Human Betterment Project, I'm trying to absorb a lot of information quickly to put together the shows. So like right now I am reading, let's see, a Tim Ferriss book. Let's see here. And I believe it's like Tools of the Titans. Yeah, and so you can kind of, you probably can't see it on here. It doesn't actually show on screen very well, but the for stuff like that, it's a really nice experience because I can just like speed through these books, but pick up the key points and um, digest a lot of information at once. But if it was something I wanted to like actually relax and enjoy the experience, like then I probably would still buy a physical copy, or both. I don't know. That seems kind of excessive, but if you're like a total is a book file, this might be complete heresy. Who knows? I don't know. But for me, this has been a really cool addition. And I just wanted to give it a review. I probably give it like an 8 out of 10. Like I said, the responsiveness is a little sluggish. I wish that was a little faster. That might be something that is addressed in the white paper version, or the paperwhite version, I think it's called. And although this is a nice like hand size for me, I think maybe the bigger size of the other one might be a little bit better. I'd love to try the other one and see what that feels like, but I'm not going to buy another one. I might upgrade eventually, but right now I'm just going to stick with this one because it's perfectly fine. And the battery lasts like a really long time. I want to say it's like a couple days, few days, like probably 5 or so. All the stats are in the Amazon page, but if you don't have one of these, I would totally suggest getting one, especially for documents or books that you want to read quickly and digest that information. Like I said, I feel like I can speed read really fast with these, as opposed to a physical book. But if you want, or if you want to be able to switch between the audiobook and the textbook, because for me that'd be great because I work in IT. I have headphones on a lot while I'm working, and I could just listen to the book. So I'm kind of multitasking. I could be programming and listening to a book and absorbing the information that way. And then when I get home, if I could seamlessly pick up from where I left off in the audiobook on the Kindle, then that's perfect. And I could absorb books and digest them a lot faster that way. But if you love the book, I would still suggest that you get the physical copy for the whole experience. The feel, the smell, the tactile, or if you like to like make notes and stuff like that. The note making on this is a little cumbersome. That's another complaint I guess I would give it. If you wanted to highlight something and make a note, it's a little cumbersome versus say like an iPad or something that has a nice smooth highlighting experience. So yeah, but I would probably give this like an 8 out of 10, and would suggest that you go ahead and try it. I mean, they're not that expensive, and this is the ad supported version, so you can get like I don't know, I think it's like $20 off the retail price if you just get the ad supported version, and it just gives you ads for other books. Like I don't know how they're just kind of throwing things at you, but yeah, I would give it an 8 out of 10, and you guys should go ahead and try it out. I'll put a link down below that you can click on if you're interested to the one that I purchased. And also, I will put a link to the teleprompter and the monitor that I got as well on Amazon. And you guys can check those out. If you also do, video stuff like this, and you have that problem of looking at the camera like head on and stuff, and you want to solve that, this is a great setup for doing that, because now I have perfect line of sight to the camera, and I can actually see in real time what I'm doing without looking at the computer monitor. It's just right here in the teleprompter. So it's a really cool setup. So have a great day, guys, and go ahead and check out the stuff below. Also, go ahead and check out my video about the savings app Yoda, and click on the link below to go ahead and sign up, and click on my referral link. You will get 100 bonus tickets, and I will also get 100 bonus tickets. So it's a really cool app, and you can win up to $10 million or a Tesla, or maybe just a couple cents. But hey, it's free money, so go ahead and play it. So check it out, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, and also like and subscribe to see more videos and more interesting stuff like this. See you later, guys.